54 immigrant children will be reunited with their families today as a result of a court ruling by a federal judge. That's just over half of the 102 kids under 5 years old the government was ordered to reunite by today's deadline. Officials said last week that fewer than 3,000 children in all remain in U.S. custody. Mireya Villarreal is on the border in El Paso, Texas, with the emotional and complicated reunification process. Mireya, good morning.
Well, good morning. From the bridge that connects Mexico to the United States, it's one of the busiest ports of entry in the country. We recently spoke with one migrant father who is here in El Paso and hasn't seen his 10-year-old daughter in nearly a month. They were separated after crossing the border illegally, and he says now that he knows that she's here in town, he's not leaving until he gets her back. Mario Romero says after his release from federal custody, he was told he'd be with his daughter in 2 days. That was 2 weeks ago. Do you believe the government?
The
truth is that I do not believe them because they say one thing, then they say another. Mario says, they took my personal documents and delivered them to immigration. I don't know what more proof they want. The Justice Department and ACLU go back to court today to decide what protocols officials must follow when reuniting families. The government says DNA tests and fingerprint checks are necessary under federal law to ensure child safety. But the ACLU says the stricter testing is inefficient.
We're working now with 45 fathers and mothers.
Taylor Levy is a legal coordinator helping immigrant families. She says her clients have been asked to send in birth certificates, take fingerprints, and pay for a DNA test. They also have to buy the plane ticket for their child and a round-trip ticket for an escort if the reunions require travel.
The system has a lot of good qualities in terms of protecting against trafficking, making sure that children are who they say they are, that the guardians with them or whoever's with them when they cross actually has a right to that child. That's very different from taking a minor child from their father or mother.
Mario Romero says when he finally gets his daughter back, he will not let her leave his side again.
What do you want to do when you are back together with your daughter?
I'm going to give her lots of kisses, he says. I'll tell her that I love her and that everything's going to be okay. Customs and Border Protection is trying to manage the surge of asylum seekers they've seen recently. Over the last 2 months, they'd had over 5,200 family units come through here. Of those cases, they've seen only or had only 7 separations by CBP. Norah?
Well, Mireya, you've been doing such great reporting on the border there. Thank you so much.